Non-Compete presents the hidden mysteries of Breadcast. And now, here are your hosts, the Grandmaster BreadTuber Luna and the first Viceroy to the Grandmaster American Johnson. And here they are. It's Breadcast. Greetings and salutations, members of the illustrious inner circle of BreadTube. We gather here today for a most sacred event and a most illustrious occasion. Today, for the first time in BreadTube history, we will be revealing the secrets and mysteries of the sacred and ancient rite of the BreadTube initiation ceremony. Come forward. Oh my God, this is a disaster.
Get ready, comrades.
Get
ready.
As you can see, Breadbeard has passed the very first test. We did not instruct Breadbeard to bring a loaf, but as the ancient mystery rite proclaims, the candidate must, of their own volition, choose to bring their own loaf of bread. And so, Breadbeard, you have passed the first test. Breadbeard, you sit now before the leftist internet. Yeah, the leftist internet. And you hold in either hand the most precious bread. Place one piece of bread gently and lovingly against either cheek of your face. And the other one. You are now a communist sandwich. Then remove your blindfold now. I'll take the bread. Remove your blindfold now.
Okay.
And gaze majestically and contemplatively into the internet.
Welcome you to
Left
the internet.
Gaze into the portal deeply. And welcome aboard. You're now a BreadTuber. Congratulations.
Does this mean I get the job?
You got the job. We'll see how it goes. We'll give you 2 weeks as an internship, unpaid internship. Thus ends the ceremony of bread. And we now stands before you an official, newly minted intern of BreadTube. Unpaid, 2 weeks probationary period, as is our sacred ancient custom.
I have one message for you. Oh, have you watched my revolutionary movie yet?
Oh, have you watched Luna's new video? It's a how-to guide for revolution. It literally is it's an old Vietnamese film from what year? What decade?
It was made in the 60s.
Okay, from the 60s. So yeah, so Luna just posted a video on her channel, link in the description, link in bio, and it's a very good introduction to how to start a revolution, basically. It walks through how the Vietnamese actually had their revolution. So yeah. Now, as far as other content in the works, maybe Breadbeard can now let us know a little bit about your path that brought you to this strange world of BreadTube.
If I were someone who'd spent his entire life under capitalist hellscape, I would probably want to start a channel mostly focused on educating left-leaning liberals or regular liberals, non-Nazis. I think that is one of the biggest non-physical injustices done to the left is the purposeful misinformation of what leftism is actually about. But I think there's a lot of good people out there that just don't realize what's available. I'm a recovering liberal myself.
As are many of us.
Yeah. And I want to specifically work on, there's some great people that do work bringing the Nazis or far right over to the fold. But that's a long game. You've got to kind of drag them through the swamp of liberalism.
Higher hanging fruits, to say the least.
So I think there's a lot of potential out there for good, well-meaning liberals.
But it's only pretty recently that you actually sort of just decided, yeah, you're going to move full left, right?
Well, I'll give credit where credit's due. You full bread pilled me. You brought me fully over.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Well, so for you that don't know, which is everyone, EJ came and visited me I live in Taiwan. He came and visited me almost a year, about 9 months ago.
Yeah.
And I really did want you to come over, and that was like, I just want to hang.
Yeah.
But I had started listening to your videos, and I'd started moving around BreadTube a little bit, and there was a purpose for it. I wanted more firsthand account and information. So yeah, that's why I brought you over. I mean, like I said, I was already unhappy with liberalism. But
so it was like an international rescue mission.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that.
A non-imperialist 007.
You recruited your own secret agent that didn't even know that I was a secret agent to do an international rescue mission to save you from liberalism. But that's really cool. So yeah, all these pieces are finally coming together. So I guess my next question would be, what made you decide that you wanted to jump onto the left tubing bandwagon? Why did you decide to go in that direction?
Oh my God, I was so tired of arguing in Facebook comments.
Right.
And Twitter and Reddit.
Facebook
and
is a new shithole now.
Well, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, because that's why because Non-Compete was originally a blog.
Yeah.
And the reason I started my blog was because I was typing out all these long ass, responses and having all these same conversations again and again. And I was like, it would save me time and probably be more effective to write like blog posts. And then if I get into one of these situations where it's the same arguments again and again, I can just throw down a link and be done,
Yeah, and that's it's ultimately fruitless. Yeah. And I would say 99% of the time.
Right.
You rarely ever pull anyone over that way. Even if you totally own them or whatever, they're just going to be defensive.
Yeah.
You don't actually, rarely is it like, oh, I see your point. And thank you for making me more aware. Let's go have cake.
I do think conversations can be very effective, but like you're right, like arguing with strangers on the internet, I think that has limited potential. I think it's important, and I think, I engage in it myself sometimes, but I think the problem is it's a huge time sink and there are huge diminishing returns. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like having a conversation, I mean, like I said, I brought you over to have an in-face conversation.
Yeah.
That's a completely different situation than just anonymously arguing on the internet with people. For one thing, because when you're face to face, it's hard to argue. It's hard to be as combative when you've got to look someone in the eye.
Right.
And in a weird way, I feel like LeftTube or the format of video essays is actually more personal. You can actually talk straight with someone instead of it being, it's one way, but you can actually talk to a single person rather than trying to one up them,
Yeah, exactly. And I don't think we should discourage anybody from coming on here and making videos. Like, we absolutely need more people of color. We absolutely need to support more disabled people. We need to support more, LGBTQ plus people, trans people, for sure. But that doesn't mean we should discourage, white folks and people with more privilege from coming on. I think the more the merrier. I mean, that's just the way I feel. Like, we need more and more voices coming forward. So, like, what was it that brought you about to the idea that you should actually take the dive and start a channel?
We're all gonna die soon, otherwise. No, but seriously, I kind of feel if you look at the progress of human history, we would. Given a long enough interrupted timeline, we probably would end up in an egalitarian state over a lot of turmoil and pain in the middle. But we don't have that luxury anymore.
Right.
Because of our as a race's actions, we are in a point where if things don't change now, then we're all screwed. So that it came to the point of me is like, well, it feels almost like I'm the bad guy if I do nothing, So yeah, that I'm not Spider-Man.
right.
That
We're all BreadTubers are like shitty Spider-Man.
At least you try to not do nothing.
That's the Luna is principle number 3, I believe. Try to not do nothing. That's a very important point to always remember. We all, and I'm guilty of this too, but we all have been cultured and like socialized into giving way more weight to some people's opinions. and it
Yeah.
shouldn't be that way. Like I think everyone should just sort of like that's what we should be working towards as a movement. I mean, of course, that's a really difficult. That's easy to say. It's going to be very difficult to do.
Yeah. But I do think the first step to that is just everyone start using their voice.
Yeah.
You know, everyone start. If I get, YouTube's not the only thing out there.
That's a really good point.
Bloggers, real world movements are way more important than any of this, to be honest. But yeah, a very squeaky wheel would be YouTube. So start making more voices, so no one has to be the leader.
Right.
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 No YouTubers, no masters.
You need to do a video about that one line you just said was super like retweetable. You just said the solution to this problem is for everyone to start using their voice more. That's such a good. You could make a really bomb ass video out of that. That's really well put.
Like, just imagine about it. What if one day you can bread pill a person? It would be super awesome, huh?
Yeah, anybody can do it. I mean, we did it.
Yay! We did it.
We did it. We bread pill people for sure.
Capitalism solved.
Capitalism solved. But like, yeah, it's so important.
Pooh Bear said, we can take over the world just by not showing up to work. Right? We can take over the world just by not showing up to work.
Yes.
Because literally doing
That's
nothing.
the whole thing. We have so much power. We are incredibly, magnificently powerful, but we just have to activate. We have to build class consciousness. It's at our fingertips. It's in our grasp. It's so achievable.
Yeah, it's like it would be really scary to do everything alone. But
right.
You're not.
Oh, that's an excellent point, Luna. Very good. Very, very good. We're not alone. We can stand together in solidarity. We got to stop all the sectarian bullshit. We got to start focusing on what matters. We got to start focusing on, like Breadbeard was saying, we got about a decade, a little bit over a decade before irreversible climate destruction. It's time to do it now. Now let's wreck this meme.
Yes.
Oh. So, sir.
America and Israel, a tale of two brothers who bravely settled in an unoccupied land. I can't say that without laughing. Built a civilization out of nothing. Smashed the British Empire. What? Israel smashed the British Empire? Okay, all right.
When they were Palestine.
When the UK just gave them Israel? Okay, all right. Liberated millions of slaves. What?
Yeah.
Fuck. Are they like just like
erasing history?
Fuck communists.
They did do that.
Attacked and hated by Muslims. Oh, this is awful. This is like too real. Respects native lands, loves God and Jesus. This has got to be keeps the peace, and most importantly, has millions of patriots willing to fight and die for it. So don't mess with me or my greatest ally unless you are ready to take a bullet, lib expletive. Oh God. Okay. Kill the drums. Kill the drums. What the fuck did I just read?
They're all doozies, but I think my favorite one is liberated millions of slaves. It's like, my dudes, they were our slaves.
Yeah. We liberated them from ourselves.
You enslaved them.
It's like, let me go get a Nobel Peace Prize for going to my basement and freeing the 12 captive women I have.
This is so weird. Like, yeah, I'm hyperventilating.
Calm down. There's some water.
Bravely settled in unoccupied land. I mean, right off the bat, what are they talking about?
They were just holding it for us.
I can't even.
God. And this does seem so out there that it could be a trolling meme, but there are
comments?
people. I found this on
I don't even want to. Wait, I don't want to scroll down without
right page. On an alt-right page. Like, people do believe it.
No, I mean, I don't even know. This is like bizarre. I can see this being a deep fake, but no, I can see this being a deep fake, maybe. But also, I can see this being totally legitimate. It doesn't matter either way because, like you said, I'm sure people are sharing.
Yeah. Wow.
And it's also the first thing that comes up when you type in Israel skull meme, America Israel skull meme.
Fucking
what other?
Unoccupied.
All right, this meme is wrecked.
Unoccupied land.
Unoccupied. What the hell? Any final thoughts from the peanut gallery? You two are the peanut gallery. Any final thoughts?
Please get more peanuts.
More peanuts for the gallery. We will consider that after your 2-week probationary
Peanut
period.
distribution.
We will distribute peanuts.
Peanuts.
That's your final thought? All right. Let it be said. Let it be known. Peanuts.
Yeah.
Luna Gwen, 2019.
I'm so hungry.
Oh, speaking of peanuts, one last thought. Luna is literally Lucy. And I guess we'll end on that thought. It's literally Luna.
Same hairstyle. Look at that.
They're even wearing the same color.
Same color. Sure. Look at this.
Luna is literally Lucy. And I'm literally Charlie Brown.
We'll have to get her a football.
Somebody said that Luna's Lucy, I'm Charlie Brown, and Destiny is the football. So,
Oh my god.
take it away. Take it away, Luna. Sing a song. Anything. Pick one.
Đạp xe nơi sân trường, tóc em buông dài, lặng thì ngây ngóng trong đã lâu. Người ngẩn ngơ đứng nhìn đánh rơi nụ cười, rồi em sao xuyến chợt nghe vu vơ. Gần lại bên anh em nghe tim em ấm áp, là lần em nghe tim em vu vơ xuyên sao. Coi anh góc phố quen mình em, chỉ mình em và nỗi nhớ mong dù có nhau. Đạp xe trên phố than thương.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Spread the bread. Good night.